So today I've got a haul video for you where I'm going to be unboxing my recent order from Orbit DVD with some Warner Archive Blu-rays. Let's talk about them. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Cobwebs channel where we're dusting off old movies. My name is still Daniel, and today, yes, I'm going to be unboxing actually my first ever order from Orbit DVD, which is a website that, of course, sells Blu-rays, DVDs, but also books and stuff like that. And they've been described as a bit of a mom and pop shop, which will make you feel good about supporting them. To be honest, some of their prices are a little bit higher than you're going to pay at big box retailers like Amazon and such, but they actually make up for it with some really cheap shipping or free shipping if you order at least 3 items, which I did. And I actually got this first experience with Orbit DVD because I won a gift card from the Film Collector Archive YouTube channel. David over there runs that. He did a big Q&A video where if you submit questions to him, which I did, you get placed into a drawing to win that gift card. And I was shocked that I actually did. So thank you to David at the Film Collector Archive YouTube channel. You're the reason this haul is happening. So let's go ahead and dig into this thing. I will say this came in shipping very quickly. I was perfectly happy with the speed of the shipping for this website. We got a lot of bubble wrap in here. We got something here at the top. Orbit DVD. That's awful fun. And let's go over these Warner Archive Blu-rays. These are not new releases. I will be talking about the Warner Archive new releases in the coming weeks, but these are some back catalog titles I picked up. First of all, we've got While the City Sleeps, which is a movie that was not on my radar. I was just scrolling through their Warner Archive titles and I came across it and hadn't noticed Warner Archive had put it out before. It's a Fritz Lang movie, and it's sort of a serial killer detective movie. I'm going to read a little bit of the back. Ask Mother, says the message scrawled in lipstick at a murder scene written by an unidentified serial killer who preys on women. It's a sensational story. If it bleeds, it leads, and a news conglomerate offers a big promotion to any high-level company exec who solves the case. I'm going to go ahead and pause right there, even though there's a lot more information back here. It's starring Dana Andrews, who you'll know from Laura and the Oxbow incident, stuff like that. It's got Rhonda Fleming, George Sanders. I like George Sanders. It's got Thomas Mitchell, Vincent Price. I almost forgot that. Vincent Price has a supporting role in this. I love seeing Vincent Price in like 1940s studio movies because I think this is the 40s. It's 1956, actually. So he was about getting into his horror career at this point. But of course, it's also got Ida Lupino, which I was very happy to learn about that. So it's a Fritz Lang serial killer mystery story. I can tell from the back it has absolutely no special features, so that's actually a bit of a disappointment, but I did get it for a good price. There you can see the disc, looks the same as the cover. And there we go, While the City Sleeps. So looking forward to watching that, and you'll hear my thoughts on a future end of month ranking video as I do at the end of every month. Next up, we got a horror TV movie called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. This is a very famous horror television film from the early 1970s, 1973 to be exact. In fact, it was remade starring Katie Holmes in the 2010s. But I've always meant to watch this movie. It comes highly recommended by some friends of mine. And I'm very excited to finally get the chance to watch it. It's actually a cold, rainy day where I live, and that always makes me feel like watching a horror movie. So that might be what I do today, is pop this one in. An old house, a mysterious locked room, a terrifying secret. Elements that make a horror movie memorably chilling get a taut, spooky reworking in Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Kim Darby and Jim Hutton star as Sally and Alex, young marrieds who inherit a crumbling mansion. Despite warnings to leave well enough alone in their new home, Sally unlocks the mysterious room, opens a bricked-up fireplace, and unleashes a horde of hideous, whispering, murdering mini-demons only she can see and hear. So it's kind of a creature feature with little mini monsters. That sounds like so much fun. And it's really short, if I remember right. Yeah, it's only 74 minutes. Looking at the special features on the back, it's got a new audio commentary by Amanda Reyes, who apparently wrote a book, it looks like, called Made for TV Mayhem. I think that's a book. And it's got an audio commentary by Steve Uncle Creepy Barton from Dread Central, and screenwriter Jeffrey Reddick and Sean Abley. So, okay, so we got 2 commentaries there. Nothing too big. Oh, looks like we've got a little demon right there on the Blu-ray. That's really fun. So very excited to watch Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Like I said, it's rainy outside. I think I'm going to watch this today. So the last of them, because I only picked up 3 in order to, oh, there we go. In order to get that free shipping, We got The Picture of Dorian Gray. Okay, this movie's been on my radar for a while, and I knew the Warner Archive released it. And of course, it's that classic The Picture of Dorian Gray story in which a very wealthy and vain man, I think, gets his picture painted, and I don't remember all the specifics, but apparently it keeps him forever young. And the more evil things he does, the more ugly and decrepit the painting gets, but he stays young and handsome. And I was thinking about buying it. I looked it up on Letterboxd, like I usually do when I'm thinking about watching a movie, to see what people I follow rated. Almost everyone rated this between 4 and 5 stars. And I saw people calling it like one of the great films of all time. And I was not aware. I was not aware that the adaptation of The Picture of Dorian Gray was like one of the great films of all time, was actually fantastic. So I'm very excited to watch this. As far as special features, it's got a commentary by Angela Lansbury and historian Steve Haberman, because Angela Lansbury is in this film. It's got an Oscar-winning short, Stairway to Light, Oscar-winning cartoon, Quiet Please. Love it when Warner Archive includes cartoons. You know I do. And a theatrical trailer. But it's starring George Sanders, Hurd Hatfield, Donna Reed, and of course Angela Lansbury, Peter Lawford. It's got a pretty amazing cast. It's from 1945. You know I love me a black and white 40s film. I think it's black and white. The pictures on the back show black and white. And then we got the disc right here. The Picture of Dorian Gray. Very excited to watch this. So that's what I picked up. The Picture of Dorian Gray. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. And While the City Sleeps, all with a bit of spookiness to it, although I think only one pure horror film, which is Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, but they all, serial killer, we got some supernatural goings on here. A bit of a spooky haul. Very, very excited on this rainy day to watch these movies. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to know what I actually think of the movies after I watch them, give a subscribe, because at the end of every month, I rank all of the Blu-rays I watched for the first time during that month. I'm sure at least some of these will show up at the end of March. I'll also be covering most of the brand new Warner Archive releases when those release a little bit later this month. Give a like if you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much. I will see you next time.